Russian President Vladimir Putin, who is currently on a two-day visit to India, has arrived at the Hyderabad House for bilateral talks with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, earlier in the day, he was welcomed with the ceremonial guard of honor by the President's bodyguard at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. He was received by President Draupadi Murmu and PM Narendra Modi together at the venue. And after that, he visited Rajghat in New Delhi to pay homage to Mahatma Gandhi. Meanwhile, my colleague Vishal Vivek joins us from right outside Bharat Mandapam. But before that, for our viewers who are just joining in, our top story on the World Report this Friday, viewers, Russian President Vladimir Putin, who is on a two-day visit to India, has arrived at the Hyderabad House for bilateral talks with his close friend, Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, earlier on Friday, he was welcomed with the ceremonial guard of honor by none other than the President's bodyguard at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. He was received by President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the venue. After that, he visited the Rajghat in New Delhi to pay homage to Father of the Nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Meanwhile, my colleague Vishal Vivek joins us from right outside Bharat Mandapam, where Russian President Putin is slated to head next. Vishal, what's the sense of anticipation you're picking up in the air, and what does this visit signify and signal in the larger, broader perspective?
Well, Arjun, it's quite noisy here. From what I could hear, you asked about what is anticipated here. Well, the anticipation is at an all-time high, because you can see right behind me there are hundreds of delegates who have assembled here from across India and across the Russian territory. They've all come here to, explore different business opportunities in India. India, they say, is the next big destination for them, because so far it's been sort of an untapped potential that the Russian side has not explored. And that is what the Russian side would want to explore now. And the Russian president's press secretary has already said that the Russian side is already, heavily thinking on that side. That will also, come into picture, because the trade imbalance that has been there for a while, especially in the wake of the coronavirus, and especially in the wake of the the tariffs that have been levied on India, the 50% tariffs, the new trade imbalance has emerged. That will be tackled through the business meetings here. Putin is also expected to meet at Bharat Mandapam various business leaders from the Indian territory. That will also shed light on what will happen in the days to come. But one of the biggest things to happen could be the exchange of skilled workers that could go from Indian territory to the Russian territory to work. At least 500,000 workers are required in the Russian territory to take this forward. So we'll have some heavy discussions on that front.